So now let's look at the different plans. So we're going to do the first plan is level plan with constant workforce and no overtime, no subcontracting. Okay, so remember, production rate is 50 units per day. So this is from previous page. Now we can compute the production by simply multiplying the number of days. So it's 50 times 22 days will give you 1100. 50 times 18 will give you 900. 50 times 21 is 1050. 50 times 21 is 1050. 50 times 22 is 1100, and 50 times 20 days is 1000. Okay. So now remember our initial condition, we start with 25 units. So this is given. So our initial inventory is starting. This is one of the differences between our problem here and the problem in the textbook. So how do you compute ending inventory? So ending inventory, so let me go E dot I. So ending inventory is previous ending inventory plus production. So this is going to be the available inventory. Then subtract demand from it. So that would be the ending inventory. So we start with 25 plus we are producing 1100. Then 900 is going to be used up. So we end with 225. So the next month you start with 225. Now you add 900 and then subtract 700, you get 425. Then 425 plus 1050 minus 800 will give you 675. 675 plus 1050 minus 1200 will give you 525. Then you start with 525 plus 1100 minus 1500 will give you 125. 125 plus 1000 minus 1100 will give you 25. So we end with little bit more than the safety stock, and that is because of the rounding. So we rounded from 49.95 or something like that to 50. So that is the reason for that. Now let's compute the cost for this plan. So we have regular wages. So regular wages will be number of workers times $80 a day times 124 days. So how many workers do we need? So number of workers, we actually computed this in the previous page. So when the production rate is 50, with 5 units being the rate of production per day, we need 10 workers. So 10 workers times $80 times 124 days will give you $99,200. So there is no overtime cost, no subcontracting cost. A pure level strategy will not have any overtime cost or subcontracting cost. Now, hiring and firing cost, there will not be any hiring and firing cost once we begin the horizon, because we are maintaining the same production level of 50 units. But at the very beginning, there may be an adjustment needed from the previous production rate. So the previous production rate is 40. That's one of the information that we assume that's different from the chapter problem. So there is hiring, that is increased production unit. So that is 50 minus 40 times 300. So that gives you 3,000 units. And there is no firing, because there can be only one of the two in a given time period. So now carrying cost is you have to now sum the ending inventories. You sum the ending inventories, you get 2,000. So our carrying cost will be sum of E dot I, that's ending inventory, times $5 per unit per month. And that is 2,000 times 5 will give you $10,000. So the total cost then is 112,200. And this is the cost for level plan.